Hello guys, and welcome to my very first tutorial. Now I'm gonna show you how to crochet the Irish Rose doily. Very pretty and very intriguing. Now I use the Artiste yarn and I use the color Salmon. And this is basically our pretty color for the doily. I used about a half of the whole bundle here, and I'm using a crochet hook of the size 1.8 millimeters. All right, let's not waste much time and let's get started here with this very pretty and intriguing doily. All right, we're gonna start by making a slip knot, and I know there's different ways of making a slip knot. This is how I usually make my slip knot. And now our task is to chain 5. Okay, chain 5. That will be sufficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to join into the very first chain stitch. Oops. All right, so once I joined the leftover yarn, I'm just gonna lead with me and weave that basically into the stitches. All right, I'm gonna do a chain 1, and now my task is to put 12 single crochet into this ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2 more, 11, and 12. All right, now we are going to join into our first single crochet. Okay, right there, and I'm gonna pull that through, and that's my first row. Okay, welcome to row number 2. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're gonna make a single crochet into the same stitch. Now we're going to do chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna skip the next single crochet, and I'm gonna go into the third single crochet, and I'm gonna put another single crochet in there. Now I'm gonna do again chain 4. I'm gonna skip one single crochet, and I'm gonna go into the next single crochet. Chain 4, skip one single crochet, go into the next single crochet. Chain 4, skip one single crochet, go into the next single crochet. And again, chain 4. Oops. Skip one single crochet, go into the next single crochet, and almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip one single crochet, go into the next single crochet. Now pay attention here, because we need to have 6 chain 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we have 6, we can put a slip knot into that single crochet from the beginning, and that's our start of our Irish Rose. Okay, now we're going to go into the first chain 4 space. We're gonna grab the yarn and we're gonna just do a slip stitch. Okay, then we're gonna do chain 1 single crochet into that same space. Now we're gonna do a half double crochet. We're gonna do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. That's our first rose petal here. Another half double crochet and another single crochet. And that's the pattern for the first rose petal right here. Okay, one more time. We'll go in single crochet into the next chain 4 space, half double crochet, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, half double crochet and single crochet, and then we have our second rose petal done. Okay, so this is the pattern how we're going to continue all the way around. We're going to do single crochet, half double crochet, 3 double crochet, and another half double crochet and a single crochet, and then we are done all the way around, and I will see you in the next round. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to finish up row 3. We're going to find our first single crochet and we're going to put a slip stitch right in there. And now we have to work from the back of the Irish rose, meaning find a place where you can put a slip stitch between 2 petals. Now we're gonna do chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Find another space between 2 petals, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, chain 4. Find another space between 2 petals, slip stitch right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and find another space between 2 petals and put a slip stitch right there. And that's our chain 4 or row number 4. Okay, and then we are looking into row number 5. So now we're working behind the rows. Okay, the front is done, but now we need to work behind. So we're gonna put a slip stitch into the first chain 4 space. Okay, and we're gonna make the next petal. Here is the pattern. We're gonna make a single crochet, half double crochet, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another half double crochet, and another single crochet. All right, and that's how it looks like. That's our first petal behind the first petal. Okay, so you can see that second ones are a bit bigger. So we're gonna make another single crochet into that next chain 4 space and half double crochet, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another half double crochet, and another single crochet, and then I will see you at round number 6. When you're done, go ahead, put a slip stitch into the first single crochet that we've put into our row. Okay, welcome to row number 6. So this is our Irish rose looks like right now, and you can probably guess we have to work behind the petals again. So go ahead, make a slip stitch between the first 2 petals, and then we're gonna get started with a row chain 5, sorry. Okay, here we go. That was complicated. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are finding another space between the next 2 petals, and we are connecting with a slip stitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and find a space between petals, and we're connecting with a slip stitch, and we're gonna do that all the way around. Alright, this is how our rose looks like right now. We're going to start off with a slip stitches in the first 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Alright, now we're gonna do a beginning V-stitch. The beginning V-stitch looks a little bit different than the other V-stitches. Okay, instead of a double crochet, we're gonna do chain 3. And then we're gonna have to have a chain 2 space in between and a double crochet into the same stitch. So that's our beginning V-stitch. Every other V-stitch is gonna look a bit different. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip the next 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna put another V-stitch into that same petal. So double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. All right, now this is how it looks like right now, and this is how it should look like for each of the petals. So 1, 2, 3, chain 3. We're gonna do a V-stitch into the second double crochet from the next petal. So find that second double crochet from the next petal and put a double crochet in there. Chain 2, double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and V-stitch into that last double crochet. Okay, now this is how it looks like. Again, we're gonna do chain 3 and put a V-stitch into the second double crochet from the next petal. Chain 3, skip 4 double crochet and put another V-stitch into that petal. So 2 V-stitches need to be done into each petal. That should look like this. Alright, now to finish off row number 8, I'm gonna do chain 3, that's my last chain 3, and then I'm gonna find a third chain from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, and that's where I'm gonna join right here with a slip stitch, and that's how I can finish off the round. Okay, that's how it looks like now. So row number 9, slip stitch into the chain 2 space. Okay, so now we're gonna do chain 3 instead of a first double crochet, and we're gonna put a picot on top. So we're gonna do chain 3, and in the third one, or in the first one from our chain 3, we're gonna go through and put a slip stitch in there. That's our picot. Okay, now we're gonna do chain 2 and a double crochet into the same chain 2 space. Okay, and another picot. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and slip stitch into the first chain space from the beginning. Chain 2 and double crochet into that same space and a little picot on top. Chain 3, pull the yarn through the first one of the chain 3 and make your picot. Alright, that was the easy part. Now we have to do a decrease. Okay, so between the two V-stitches we're gonna do a decrease. Okay, so we're gonna pull over and we're gonna put the first part of the double crochet into the double crochet from the previous round, pull through 2, leave that last one on the hook, pull over the yarn into the double crochet from the next V-stitch and pull the yarn through 2. You should have 3 loops on the hook and pull the yarn through those. Okay, so this is how that looks like per V-stitch. All right, so now we're gonna put a double crochet into, double crochet into the chain 2 space. Okay, and picot 1, 2, 3, and pull the yarn through the first chain space. Okay, chain 2 and double crochet with a picot on top. Chain 2, double crochet in the same chain 2 space and a little picot on the top. Oop, lost my yarn. 1, 2, 3, and that little picot. Okay, now we're gonna do our decrease. Okay, and that decrease, oopsie, did something wrong. Here we go. Okay, now that decrease again, pull over into the double crochet from the previous round, pull the yarn through 2, pull over into the double crochet from the next V-stitch, pull through 2, you have 3 loops on the hook and you finish the stitch. Alright, then again double crochet into the next V-stitch, picot on top, and then chain 2. Make sure you don't forget the chain 2, double crochet into the same stitch, picot on top, chain 3, pull through the first one, and chain 2, and one more time, double crochet with a little picot on the top. So this is how it basically looks like now. Okay, it looks a little bit complicated, but once we have finished this row in the doily, this is gonna look very, very pretty. Okay, so between the 2 V-stitches you always have a decrease. Okay, and into each V-stitch you have 3 double crochet with a little picot on the top. All right, go ahead and finish that, and I will meet you in round 10. All right, I'm gonna show you how to finish up row 9. So I'm in the space between the 2 V-stitches, so I'm gonna have to put my decrease in there, and then after that decrease I'm gonna join into chain 3 from the beginning. Okay, so I'm gonna count here, and I'm gonna take a look into my chain 3. So that should be right before that picot that we put up there. All right, now I'm gonna stay here because I'm right there at that decrease, and that's a really good place for me to be right now. So I'm gonna make a chain 7, and that counts as the first treble crochet and chain 3 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then I'm gonna put a treble crochet between each picot. So treble crochet, chain 3, treble crochet, chain 3, treble crochet. So if you're here on that decrease between the two V stitches, you're gonna put a treble crochet right there on top of that decrease. Okay, so basically you have to put a treble crochet between each picot from the previous round, and then chain 3, and again treble crochet between the picots, chain 3, treble crochet between the picots. All right, now if you again come to that decrease, that's fine. Just put that treble crochet right on top of that decrease. Okay? Okay, let's finish up our round number 10. So I'm gonna make my 3 single crochet here, and I'm gonna join into the 4th chain from the beginning. All right, overall you should have 36 treble crochet all around, so a picot in between each treble crochet. Now this is easy peasy. This row is basically just single crochets, so we're gonna do a chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch, then 3 single crochet into the chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the treble crochet, and single crochet into the chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next treble crochet. And that's gonna look like this all the way around. Hi and welcome to round 12. So this is how our doily looks like right now. Finishing off row 11, you just put a slip stitch into the first single crochet from the beginning. So now pretty easy, we're gonna start with chain 4. That's gonna count as a double crochet, chain 1. We're gonna skip the next stitch and we're gonna put a double crochet into the next one, chain 1, double crochet, skip 1 into the next single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, double crochet into the next one, chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, double crochet into the next one, chain 1, and so on. So this is how it's gonna look like all the way around, and you're gonna join at the end into the chain, the third chain from the beginning. Welcome to round 13. I'm gonna show you real quick how to finish up round 12. So I'm at my last double crochet here, and I made chain 1, and then I'm gonna find the 4th chain from the beginning, and that's where I'm gonna put my slip stitch, and that's finishing up round 12. Now you should have 72 double crochets all around. Okay, And round number 13, easy peasy. Chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch, single crochet into chain 1, single crochet into the next double crochet, single crochet into the next chain 1 space, single crochet into the next double crochet, single crochet into the next chain 1 space, single crochet into the next double crochet, and so on. So all we have to do is single crochets all the way around, and when you finish off round 13, go ahead, put a slip stitch into the first single crochet of our round. All right, we are looking at round number 14. This is how our doily looks like right now. If you wanted to keep track of how many single crochet there need to be around, we need to have 144 single crochet. Now we're going to start round number 14. So I'm going to start off with a chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch. Now I need to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm gonna skip 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth one I'm gonna put a single crochet. Again, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the next 3, so we have 1, 2, 3, into the fourth one, single crochet, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the next 3 and single crochet into the fourth one. All right, there should be at the end 36 chain 7 spaces all around. Now when you are at the last one, we're going to finish this off a bit different. So at the end you need to basically do a chain 4 and join with a treble crochet into that single crochet. I will show you how to do that at the end. All right, so I'm gonna show you real quick how to finish off this row here. All right, we're gonna go chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna make a treble crochet into the single crochet from the beginning. So that way we're basically ending up right in the middle of our chain 7 space. All right, now we're gonna do chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch as the beginning, and on top of each of the chain 7 is basically going to be a picot. So that's what we're gonna do right now, a small picot, chain 3, and slip stitch into the first of the chain 3. And that's our little picot. So continuing here in row around 15, 16, 17 are basically made in the same way. So for the next 3 rounds we have to do the same thing. So after we've done our picot, we're gonna do chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and we're gonna put a single crochet right here in the middle. So then we're gonna put our picot up here, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch in the first one of the chain 3, and then we're gonna do chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, single crochet right in the middle of chain 7 and picot, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the first of the chain 3, and so on. So this is how it's gonna look like for every next one. Okay, we have a single crochet here with a picot and then chain 7 in between. Alright, I'm going to show you real quick how to finish off row number 15. So this is how it looks like with those little picots here. And now we're going to finish this off. So I have this gap here between the two picots. And we're going to finish it off just the way how we finished off the previous row. So we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to put a treble crochet into the single crochet under the picot, and we should end up right in the middle. And now we're gonna start the same way. Row 16, round 16 and 17 are the same way how we just made the previous row. So chain 1, single crochet into the same chain space, and now we're gonna make another picot. So chain 3, slip stitch in the first of the chain 3, and that's our pretty picot. And now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, chain 7, and we're gonna go to the next chain 7 space right in the middle, and we're gonna put down our single crochet. And now we're gonna have to put a picot in here. So chain 3, slip stitch in the first one of the chain 3, and that's our picot. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and single crochet into the next chain 7 space, and again picot. So chain 3 and slip stitch into the first one of the chain 3. So this is how that basically looks like. So row 15 we had the picots here, and now round 16 the picots are gonna be right there in the middle of the previous chain 7 spaces. All right, when you finish up this round, again you have to finish it up the same way how we just did here. Chain 4 and then treble crochet into the single crochet from the previous round. Okay. All right, we're gonna finish up round number 16. You can see the doily is already getting bigger and bigger. And this is how it looks like right now. Very pretty. All right, we're gonna finish up round 16 the same way how we finished up around 14, 15, and that means chain of 4, treble crochet into the single crochet from the previous round, or from the same round, sorry. And that's it. So round 17, same way how we did round 15 and 16. So we're gonna do a chain 1, single crochet into the same chain space, and chain 3 for our picot, and slip stitch into the first chain, and that's our picot. And we're gonna keep continuing with chain 7, and we're gonna put a single crochet right in the middle of the next chain 7 space, and 1, 2, 3, chain 3 for our picot, slip stitch into the first chain, and again chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and single crochet into the next chain 7 space, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the first one of the chain 3, and that's our picot. So this is how that's gonna look like. That's all those 3 rounds together. Okay, so we have round 15 right here, round 16 right here, and round 17 right here. So that's gonna look really pretty. All right, and to finish up round 17, we're gonna finish it up the same way how we finished up all the other rounds. So chain of 4 and treble crochet into the single crochet at the beginning. Okay, this is how our doily looks like right now. I'm just going to show you how to finish up row 17. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 4, treble crochet into the single crochet from the beginning. So that way we end up right in the middle again. So now we have to pay attention because things are getting a bit more complicated. So first we're going to start off with a chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch. So that's a good start, and we're going to put a picot on there. So chain 3 and slip stitch into the first of the chain 3. So we got our picot. Now we're gonna go ahead and chain 5 if you don't lose the thread. So chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, in the next chain 7 space, we're gonna put 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now we're gonna finish that off with chain 5, and we're gonna put a single crochet in the next chain 7 space. Okay, single crochet into the next chain 7 space, and we're gonna put a picot up there. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the first of the chain 3. Now we're gonna continue with chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and single crochet into the next chain 7 space. All right, now we're gonna go and do another picot, chain 3, slip stitch into the first one of the chain 3. Okay, now we're gonna do chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because on the next one we're gonna put our 7 double crochet. So into the next chain 7 space, 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and we're gonna finish that off with chain 5 and single crochet in the next chain 7 space, picot on the top, chain 3, slip stitch into the first chain, and now chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet into the next chain 7 space, top that off with a picot, and now it's time to repeat this pattern. So I'm going to show you that real quick here. I hope you can see that. All right, so we started off with a picot here, and then we did chain 5, 7, double crochet into the next one, chain 5, single crochet picot, chain 7, single crochet picot, chain 5, 7 double crochet, chain 5, single crochet picot, chain 7, single crochet picot. So between each of those patterns here, between each of the 7 double crochet, there need to be 2 picots basically. Okay, so this is how your pattern looks like. Chain 5, 7 double crochet, chain 5, single crochet picot, chain 7, single crochet picot, chain 5, 7 double crochet, chain 5, single crochet picot, chain 7, single crochet picot. All right, and I will see you at the end of this round, and at the end we're gonna do the same thing, that we're going to do chain 4 and then a treble crochet into the beginning single crochet.